Talks between Russia and Ukraine opened Monday amid skepticism that they would produce any breakthrough to halt Europe's biggest ground war in 75 years, as Ukrainian fighters continued to fend off the capture of key cities. Russian missiles pounded targets and hundreds of thousands of people fled. Delegations from Kyiv and Moscow met Monday morning at a site near Ukraine's border with Belarus. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had agreed to the negotiations Sunday, despite seeing small chance to end the war, and said the fate of his country as an independent nation had now entered a crucial period. In Kiev, a 2-day-long curfew was lifted Monday to allow residents to venture out cautiously to replenish supplies, get some fresh air and survey the state of their city of 3 million people. Many lined up for hours outside gas stations and supermarkets, mostly ignoring the occasional wail of air raid sirens. Fighting continued on the outskirts of the capital, with satellite images showing Russian troops mostly massed about 19 miles north of the city, according to the British government. No major population centers have yet fallen to Russian forces, which has raised fears that Russian President Vladimir Putin will soon order an all-out blitz to overrun Ukraine, depose its government and turn it into a vassal state. Zelensky once again called on his compatriots to defend their land. "When I planned to become a president, I said that each of us is the president, because we are all responsible for our state, for our beautiful Ukraine," Zelensky said in a video address Monday, the latest in a series of public myths. "Now it has happened that each of us is a warrior. And I am confident that each of us will win. But 500,000 Ukrainians have now fled their war-torn country," said Filippo Grandi, the head of the United Nations Refugee Agency. At last count, about 281,000 people had entered Poland from Ukraine, more than 84,500 had escaped to Hungary and nearly 100,000 had arrived in Romania, Moldova, and Slovakia, the agency said. The remainder had found their way to other countries. There were signs of stress in Russia as well, with the heavy sanctions imposed by the US, Europe and other nations, including Japan and Australia, beginning to take a toll. The ruble plummeted in value against the dollar, the Russian central bank more than doubled interest rates, the Russian stock market did not open Monday and residents lined up at ATMs for fear of being stranded without cash. Pessimism attended Monday's talks, which Moscow had originally insisted be held in Belarus. Zelensky's government rejected that demand, pointing out that Russian troops had used Belarus as a staging ground to invade Ukraine from the north.